Dear students, our today's topic of discussion is Merchant of Venice, Act 4, Scene 1, from line 169. Duke, you hear the learned Bellario, what he writes, and here I take it, is the doctor come? Children, in the previous dialogue, the letter sent by Bellario was read in the court. After this, Duke says, you hear what the learned Bellario has written, and here I think comes the doctor himself. Enter Portia, dressed like a doctor of laws. Give me your hand. Come you from old Bellario? Then Portia enters. She's dressed like a doctor of laws. Duke and Portia shake hands. And Duke asks, do you come from old Bellario? Portia, I did, my lord. Portia says, I do, my lord. Yes, I have come from old Bellario. Duke, you are welcome. Take your place. Are you acquainted? Acquainted means familiar with the difference. Difference here means dispute that holds this present question in the court. The Duke welcomes Portia and says, take your place. Are you familiar with the nature of the dispute involved in the present case before the court? Portia, I am informed thoroughly of the case. Which is the merchant here and which the Jew? Then Portia says, I am completely informed about the case. Which of these men is the merchant and which is the Jew? Children, here Portia, in the disguise of Balthazar, wants to know who is Antonio and who is Shylock. Duke, Antonio and old Shylock both stand forth. Forth means in front of. Duke says Antonio and old Shylock both step forward. He asks both Antonio and Shylock to come in front. Portia, is your name Shylock? Portia asks, are you Shylock? Shylock, Shylock is my name. And Shylock says, yes, my name is Shylock. Portia, of a strange nature is the suit you follow, yet in such rule that the Venetian law cannot impugn. Impugn means to attack or challenge the truth. You, as you do, proceed. Portia says, the suit, the request, the case which you have brought here is strange in nature and yet is such that the law of Venice cannot take steps against you for the course you follow. Shylock's case is strange in nature, still in such rule of law that the Venetian law cannot fight against Shylock as he proceeds. You stand within his danger. Do you not? You, Antonio, are liable to his penalties. Are you not? Here Portia talks to Antonio. Antonio, so he says. Yes, so he says. This is what he says. Portia, do you confess the bond? Confess means admit. Then Portia asks, do you admit having made this agreement? Antonio, I do. Antonio replies, yes, I do. Portia, then must the Jew be merciful? Then Portia says, then the Jew must show some mercy. Shylock, on what compulsion? Compulsion means pressure. On what compulsion must I? Tell me that. Shylock says, what is there to compel me? Why should I show mercy? Tell me that. Portia, the quality of mercy is not strained, not forced. Strained means not forced or not imposed. Portia says, mercy is a blessing which cannot be compelled. It droppeth as a gentle rain from heaven. Upon the place beneath it is twice blessed. It blesseth him that gives and him that takes. Further, she says, mercy must come naturally as the gentle rain from the sky which falls upon the earth downwards. It is a double blessing. It is a blessing to be a person who shows mercy, and it is a blessing to him who benefits by it. This mightiest in the mightiest, and it is the greatest quality even in the most powerful man. It becomes the throned monarch better than his crown. It suits a royal king better than the crown he wears. This scepter means road of authority, or some kind of decorated road, shows the force of temporal power. Temporal means earthly power. The attributes to awe and majesty. In these lines, Portia says, his scepter, the king's rod of authority, is the emblem, is the symbol of the worldly power, reminding men of the respect due to law and majesty, wherein doth sit the dread and fear of kings, but mercy is above the sceptred sway. It is enthroned in the hearts of kings. It is an attribute to God Himself. Further, Portia says, but mercy is something far above this earthly power. The power which a king has is not more than the power of mercy. Mercy is a noble quality coming from the very heart of a king. It is a tribute to Almighty God. And earthly power doth then show likest gods when mercy seasons here means tempers justice. And the power of kings is most divine in its working when justice is mingled with mercy. Though justice be thy plea, consider this, that in the course of justice none of us should see salvation. Then Portia says, so, Shylock, although you demand this in the name of justice, remember that if we were all judged with strict justice by God, none of us would be saved. All would be punished if we go for the wrong judgment. We do pray for mercy, and that same prayer doth teach us all to render the deeds of mercy. Further, she says, we all pray to God for mercy, and the same prayer that we make should teach us to show mercy to others. Here, Portia persuades, motivates Shylock to show mercy for Antonio. I have spoke thus much to mitigate. Mitigate means soften the justice of thy plea, which if thou follow, this strict court of Venice must needs give sentence against the merchant there. Further, Portia says, I have spoken all this in order to soften the severe justness of your claim. For if you continue to follow it, this strict court of justice will be compelled to pass sentence, to pass some punishment against the merchant of Venice, against Antonio there. Here Portia says, if Shylock doesn't show mercy for Antonio, then the court of Venice will be compelled to pass a sentence or a punishment against the merchant Antonio. Children, this entire dialogue was a mercy speech by Portia, and it is very important. Shylock, my deeds upon my head. Upon my head means I take responsibility of my action, my acts. I crave the law, the penalty and forfeit of my bond. After Portia's mercy speech, Sherlock says, I take the responsibility for my own acts. I ask for the penalty allowed by the law and penalty of my promise to pay. Portia, is he not able to discharge the money? Discharge means pay. Then Portia asks, is he unable to repay the money? Bassanio, yes, here I tender it for him in the court. Yea, twice the sum, if that will not suffice, I'll be bound to pay it 10 times over. Own, forfeit my hands, my head, my heart. At this, Bassanio says, yes, here I brought it for him into the court. Yes, twice the sum. If that is not enough, that is not sufficient, I'll swear to pay it 10 times over on penalty of the loss of my hands, my head, my heart. If this will not suffice, it must appear that malice bears down truth. Further, he says, if this is not enough, it must seem that evil wins over truth. And I beseech you, rest. Rest here means divert or change once the law to your authority. So, I request you to use your authority in the case to change the course of the law. To do a great right, do a little wrong, and curb this cruel devil of his will. To do a great act of kindness. Here, Bassanio requests to change the law, to divert the law for the act of kindness in favor of Antonio. He says, twist the law once to your authority. To do a great right, do a little wrong, and deprive this cruel devil of his will. Here, Bassanio calls Shylock a cruel devil, and he requests that he should be prevented from carrying out his desire, and he calls him heartless villain. Portia, it must not be. There is no power in Venice can alter a decree established. 'Twill be recorded for a precedent and many an error by the same example. Will rush into the state. It cannot be. After listening to Bassanio's request to change the law, Portia says such a procedure must not be adopted. Means law cannot be changed for any reason because there is no power in Venice that can change the established law, that can change the law for any reason. It would be quoted if they change the law. It would be quoted as an example by others in the future, and from this, many errors might be committed, and people they would commit many errors by quoting this example that once in Venice the law was changed. So in their cases also they would expect that law should be changed. It is not possible. Shylock, a Daniel come to judgment, a Daniel. O wise young judge, how I do honor thee. After listening to Portia's words, Shylock is quite happy, and he says, you are as great a judge as our prophet Daniel was. Children, Daniel was one of the great Jewish characters of the Old Testament and was a man famous for his wisdom and sound judgment. So here Shylock takes his name as a representative or type of the perfect judge, and he compares Portia with Daniel, the wise man, the wisest man. Yes, you are another Daniel. You are a wise young judge, and I honor you as such. Portia, I pray you, let me look upon the bond. Then Portia says, I request you to let me have a look at the bond. Shylock, here this is, most reverend doctor, here it is. Shylock is happy and he says, "Here is the bond, most honorable judge." Portia, Shylock, there's thrice thy money offered thee. Portia says, Shylock, a sum equal to 3 times the amount of the debt is offered to you. Shylock, an oath, an oath. I have an oath in heaven. Shall I lay perjury upon my soul? No, not for Venice. Children, perjury means the act of telling a lie in a court of law. So Shylock says, but I will not accept the money. I have an oath to keep. I have sworn an oath to heaven to obtain the penalty. Shall I commit perjury by breaking my oath? He says that he has taken an oath to the heaven to obtain the penalty if the debt is not given on time. Then he says, if I do not take the penalty, it means I would commit an act of telling a lie in a court of law. Nor for the whole city of Venice. Portia, why this bond is forfeit? And lawfully by this the Jew may claim a pound of flesh to be by him cut off, nearest the merchant's heart. After listening to Shylock, Portia says, well, the penalty mentioned in the bond has been forfeited, and the Jew can legally claim a pound of flesh to be cut off from the side nearest the merchant's heart. Be merciful, take thrice thy money, bid me tear the bond. Bid means allow me. Then Portia says, Shylock, be merciful, be kind. Take 3 times the amount of your money and ask me to tear the bond. Children, that's all for today, and I hope you have understood the explanation well. Thank you.